Hey everybody, it's Jess here with Bless Jess. Thank you so much for watching today for my week 3 weigh-in. Now I'm coming to you from my bedroom because Lucy is watching TV and I thought it'd be a quiet place to come and film. So I hope this lighting looks okay. Back there is a green screen. It is very strange to have a green screen in your bedroom. That is for filming for church video announcements. So we stand there right by our bed and do video announcements. So we just leave it up. It's weird. I will agree with you. It's weird. But, so welcome. If you're new, I'm going to give a little rundown on what I've been doing to lose weight and then make it to my weight loss results. So I have been counting calories on MyFitnessPal and just trying to stay between 1,500 and 1,700 calories every single day, drinking at least 8 8-ounce glasses of water, which is 64 ounces. Most of the time I get like 10 or 11 glasses. I have a big, I show it like every week, I didn't bring it with me, but I have a big like Yeti style, it's 32 ounces, and I usually drink 3 of those. So it just depends on the day, and that isn't including like tea or other stuff. I drink coffee, so I get a lot of liquids in. And I also try to go to the gym 2 to 3 times a week, and I'll kind of explain what happened there. So I tracked every day except one day this week, and that kind of leads into the gym thing. I broke out in hives. I think I probably even mentioned it on last week's video. I broke out in hives over a week ago, and we're not really sure why. We're not sure what happened, what kind of allergic reaction I had, but I had hives all over my body. They kind of went down on last Thursday. So on Friday of this week, I did go to the gym, and I enjoyed it so much. I hadn't been in over a week. Bad news is after I got home, the hives were worse. I don't know if it's just from the exertion or whatever. So on Monday, a couple of days ago, I went to the doctor, which I probably should have gone sooner. I just kept thinking it was going to go away. Went to the doctor. They gave me a prescription for steroids for prednisone. So that's definitely helps the hives. They're almost gone. So I only made it to the gym 1 time this week. So not ideal, but you know, I had to do what I had to do for my body. Also, the day I went to the doctor, it was the day I didn't track. I did not feel good. I felt miserable. I was on Benadryl plus starting the steroids. I just didn't feel like tracking or doing anything. I don't even think I ate dinner that night. I just went to bed. So I probably didn't even have 1,000 calories that day, but I didn't track. So I tracked 6 days. I drank the water every single day. I went to the gym 1 day out of the week. This week, you guys, we went to Cracker Barrel, and all of this is in MyFitnessPal. I mean, in my What I Ate Today videos and in MyFitnessPal. So check me out on MyFitnessPal and BlessJess86. We went to Cracker Barrel. I tracked a plate of pancakes for dinner. I went to Cheeseburger Bobby's, which is an amazing cheeseburger restaurant if you ever have one around you. Cheeseburger Bobby's, I had a black and blue burger, which was delicious, and fries. Shared some fries with my husband. We had Chinese food, and that was the day I didn't track. After we went to the doctor, I went and got some Chinese food. It just sounded good. So this week I've had a lot of eating out and a lot of non-diet friendly food. So, plus I started the steroids. If you are unfamiliar with steroids, they can make you gain weight like crazy. They increase your appetite. They make you retain fluid. I was very nervous about this week, especially since the last 2 weeks I've had very small weight losses. The first week I lost 0.8, I think, and then the second week I lost 0.2. So I had very small weigh-ins. So I really wanted a big number for today. So let's just get into the weight loss results. I felt pretty good this week, except for the hives. I stayed on my plan. I was very motivated. I felt like my clothes were starting to get a little bit bigger. I'm still texting my best friend every single meal, and we're telling each other what we have, and that's been helpful. David's been tracking too, and we're all just really motivating each other. So this week, let's see, last week I was 229.2. This morning when I got on the scale, I was 226.6. You guys, I lost 2.6 pounds this week. 2.6. I could like do a happy dance. I mean, play the music. I am so surprised with everything that's gone on this week, with being on steroids, with eating out. Now, even though I ate out, I still did not go crazy, and I made it fit into my day, and that is what I'm taking away from this week. You can still have, like when we went to Cracker Barrel, I looked up an hour before we left. I sat down and looked up all of they have it on their website, and most restaurants do. I looked up all of their nutrition facts, and I made a plan. Now, I should have, probably if I was doing diet stuff and to do the lowest calories, I could have gotten the grilled chicken tenderloins with vegetables, and it would have been under 500 calories. I didn't want that. I wanted pancakes that night so bad. I was craving them. So I looked up a plate of blueberry pancakes, and it was 660 calories for the whole plate. That wasn't including the butter or syrup. So I ended up getting sugar-free syrup, and I tracked everything I ate. I ate my calories. I don't even think I went over that day. I just did my day and made those pancakes fit. And then I think that was the night I went to the gym. So, I mean, it's just about, and that's what I love about what we're doing, is that we are still making it a lifestyle. I do not ever want to just cut pancakes out of my diet or cut cheeseburgers or Chinese food and all the yummy things I had this week. But, you know, it's just about balancing them with good things. You know, I had a lot of wraps this week. I had salads this week. I had tons of fruit, you know, healthy snacks. Drinking my water was so huge this week. I know that is what kept the steroids from messing with me, because steroids can make you retain fluid. So I just drank and drank and drank and just prayed that it would just flush everything out. And I think it did. So I am so thrilled. And this just shows you when you have those little losses, I believe also when you have those little losses, it catches back up with you. You know, I have been losing inches. Even though I lost 0.2 last week, I know that it was more than that, inches. And in my body, you know, your body just sometimes hangs on to it for dear life. And so this week it finally just let all that hard work go, and it dropped the weight faster. So I know that if I had given up just because I was frustrated with a 0.2, or that, you know, sometimes you gain and you don't know why, but then it catches back up to you the next week or the next week. You just cannot give up. The scale is just a tool. It is not everything. Non-scale this week, I have felt fabulous, except for the hives and the itching. My body has been feeling good. I feel clearer. I feel, I just feel good. I wake up and I don't feel tired and sluggish. Also this week, I only had one diet soda, so that was perfect. And I don't even think I drank the whole thing. It was probably like 3/4 of a cup of diet soda. So, you know, I'm not cutting that out completely. I'm just limiting it. All of the things I'm doing are working, and I am so excited to keep on going on this weight loss journey. And I appreciate all of your support so much. Every day posting what I ate today videos has helped me tremendously, and then getting the feedback from you guys. So I want to talk about a few fun things I've done this week, a few little finds I've had that's helped me get through this week. First of all, I have been having dessert. I just did this a couple of times this week. I think I had it twice, where I take a Vitatop, a chocolate Vitatop. If you haven't had those are divine. And I put a tablespoon of almond butter. You could use peanut butter or whatever. PB2 would be even lower. I'm not a huge fan of PB2, and it makes me very nervous because Nate's allergic to peanuts, and I feel like the powdery stuff would just like get in the air. So I just buy almond butter, and my favorite is the Jif kind. Anyway, so the Vitatop is 100 calories. The almond butter is 80 for a tablespoon. And then I take some fat-free Ready Whip and do a little bit of that. It's less than 200 calories, and it is divine. I'm telling you, it's so good. I made one for my husband. He was like, wow, this is good. That has helped. Hot tea at night has been my savior. I love to snack at night when the kids go to bed and my husband and I pull out Netflix. That's the time of the night I want to snack, because it's really the only time of the day where I'm sitting still. Usually I'm up with the kids, moving around, cleaning and stuff. So that time of night I really want to snack. So what I've been doing is, while I'm putting them to bed, right after, I go ahead and I do my kettle of tea, my little tea kettle. I do the water, and then I let it steep while I'm like finishing up, you know, the dishwasher and all the little mom things you have to do getting ready for the next day. And I think I hear Lucy coming, so she pops in. I'm sorry. So then when we sit down for Netflix, I have my nice hot cup of tea. And what I use is just, I do Sleepy Time. It's Sleepy Time Extra, but any kind of tea you like. And I just put a little 0-calorie sweetener in it. It's 0 calories for the cup of tea, and it fills me up. I don't feel like I'm deprived. I have a little bedtime cozy feeling with a Sleepy Time tea, and it has saved me from snacking. I mean, that has been the biggest thing I've done this week that's helped me not snack. Because really, that time of the night, I'm not hungry. I'm just kind of munchy, and it's more about the entertainment with being with my husband and stuff. So if you like tea, or, you know, even if you don't really like tea, try a different kind. There are so many flavors. You can find one that you like. I really think you can. Or just, you know, a light hot cocoa or something like that, just to kind of help you feel like you're getting a little treat without having to spend a lot of calories that late at night. Those two things have been just made the world of difference about snacking at night. With a little dessert I can have some nights, and then some nights I do my hot tea. And then just making sure I go to bed on time, which is about 10 to 11 o'clock at night, because I have to get up at 7 in the morning. So I want to get a good at least 8 hours of sleep. That has made me feel a lot more rested. So I'm just encouraging you guys this week, if you are not seeing a good loss on the scale, do not give up. Do not give up. Keep going. You know, it is so easy to get frustrated, and I was frustrated the last few weeks because I've been working so hard and it hadn't been showing up on the scale. But I had been feeling so much better, and I really just tried my best not to let the scale numbers defeat me and just say, you know what? It has to come off. If you are overweight, you know, God created our bodies to want to be healthy. Our bodies don't want to be overweight. They want to be healthy. And you eat right and you find a plan that you feel good on and you can live with, you will lose the weight. You will. You know, I'm not talking about if you have a medical condition or something like that, but, you know, you might need some help with your doctor. But if you're healthy and you're happy and you're eating, you know, low calories or counting points or doing whatever you want to do, your body is going to lose weight. It might happen slower than others. It might take, you know, longer to do, but it will happen. Just do not give up. That's what happens when people quit. They gain the weight back. So we are not quitting. I'm not quitting. So I'm just very motivated this week. You guys, 2.6 pounds, 2.6. I'm going to be saying that all day. And I'm just so motivated to have even, you know, a great loss even next week. So I hope you enjoy this video. Please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. I would love to say hi to you down there. Let me know your favorite weight loss trick. You know, what is something that you do that just kind of has been a game changer? Is it, you know, finding a new snack or a new recipe that's really helped, or a new strategy? Or just let me know down in the comments. I would love to, I'm always love to learn more. So do that. You guys, subscribe. I am almost to 1,000 subscribers. It has been so much fun, and you don't want to miss out any of the new videos coming up. I have lots of videos coming up. Good grief, I've been filming like crazy. So subscribe so you don't miss anything. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next week for week 4. Bye, y'all.